What is up, guys? Welcome back to Holy Wheels. My name is Christian, and back for about 4 years ago, I did a top 10 Christian song list, and I thought, it's 2021, things are different. It's time to do a little bit of an update. So today, I wanted to share with you my top 5 Christian songs for 2021. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and of course, be sure to support all the artists and songs that are mentioned. And without further ado, let's just get right on into it. Let's get into some bops and some bangers. Our first bop on this list is Illusion by Xandria Cross, who's actually a good friend of mine. And Illusion, I interpret it to be about the illusions that Satan can put into our hearts and our heads, and how those illusions can only be seen through when we allow God to fill our hearts and our heads. And it's just a great song, just as all these will be, and it's got a really cool music video that plays into the theme of illusions. It's got a man playing card tricks, and at the end she does a little magic trick, and really cool music video. And yeah, I would describe Xandria's style from the genres of music that I do know, because I'm not very good at describing different genres of music. Definitely a little bit of rap, a little bit of hip hop, I would say, and I don't know, maybe pop. I'm not really sure what can be described as pop and what can't, but I would go with those three. And so if those are your styles, then I definitely go suggest checking her out. And she does cover songs pretty often too. And yeah, I can definitely say that I don't think I've heard a song that I dislike from her, and that's not just because she's a friend. I just genuinely have not heard a song from her that I dislike. And yeah, just great singer. Go check her out and show her the love and support. And let's get into the next bop. So the next top banger is from one of my favorite bands, Thousand Foot Crutch, or TFK for short, for the OG fans, I'll say. And it's called Untraveled Road. And it talks about, well, how I interpret it is talking about the mostly untraveled road on following Christ, and how doing that and how following Christ can change yourself and it can change the world. And it takes one spark of faith and just a little bit of faith in Christ to make major changes in the world and in yourself, and to make the world a better place. And they are definitely a Christian rock band with a little bit of rap mixed in. So if you like that, then be sure to go check them out. Again, I haven't heard all their songs, but all the songs I have heard, I've definitely thoroughly enjoyed. So if you like Christian rock that kind of mixes a little bit of loud and lower tones, then definitely go check them out. As well as if you like rap, because they kind of mix it too, and it makes for a really good mix. So yeah, go check them out, and all of these will be in the description down below. So yeah, you can easily just go access them from there. The next artist is actually exclusively a rap artist, and it's Hillary Jane, who I think came into popularity around 2018, maybe a couple years earlier, but that's when I discovered her, and that's when I noticed that she was gaining a lot of views and such. And the song is going to be Chimneys, and it talks about how Satan really, his words and his actions are really only blowing smoke, meaning that they're meaningless, and no matter what he says, no matter what he promises, it's all meaningless, and in the end it won't lead you to anything good, and he only tells lies. And yeah, his words are meaningless, and it really plays into just, no matter how fancy and how awesome his words and actions may be, they're all in the end going to lead to your destruction and your misery. So his words are only blowing smoke like a chimney, which is a phrase that just means that whatever you're referring to is pointless. So if you like Christian rap, definitely go check her out. Again, I haven't heard all of her songs, but the songs I have heard, I've definitely enjoyed. She touches on some subjects that not very many Christian singers touch on. And the same can be said for Xandria, which I forgot to mention. A couple of her songs also touch on some pretty heavy things that a lot of Christian artists and artists in general, singers in general, treat as kind of taboo. So yeah, definitely go check Hillary Jane out if you like Christian rap. And next is my boy Manifest, and he is a what I would describe Christian rap artist, and the song I'm going to be talking about is No Plan B, and I interpret this song to be about, because I've never heard him give an actual like set definition, as can be said with all the songs that I've mentioned so far. I interpreted this song to be about how there is no plan B other than following Christ in order to gain salvation, and how when we do start following Christ, there's no turning from that path. There is no letting your past, present, or future interfere. Once we're on that path, we can't afford to lose being on that path, and we can't afford to turn our backs on that path and turn away from it and get off it. We have to stay on that path. But if we do stay on that path, we can rest assured that it will all be worth it. And it touches, yeah, just about staying on that path, how hard it can be staying on that path. Really great song. And yeah, so go check him out. Definitely underrated. Christian hip hop is how I would say his style is. So if you like Christian hip hop, again, go check him out. Great guy, great artist. Yeah. And last but not least is Faceless by the band Red. And Faceless, I interpret it to be about how life can sometimes be so overwhelming, so despairing, and so horrible for a lot of people that it can make us feel faceless, and it can make us feel like we've lost our identity and be just a blur and a waste of space. And it's really a song that touches on having a crisis of faith. There is another song that does that a bit more accurately, but this song is more about losing your identity to whatever, really, but primarily just the troubles of life in general. And we are faceless. That is to say, we lack an identity until we trust the face of God, until we find the face of God and put our identity in Christ. And they are a Christian rock band, definitely, again, underrated, just as all of these artists are so underrated, and they need to be a lot more recognized than they are. But yeah, if you like Christian rock, I, again, like all of their songs I've heard so far. They've got songs that touch on some really heavy subjects, such as a crisis of faith, actually acknowledging that that happens, and a lot of Christian artists, again, steer away from that. They want to pretend that everything's always happy and awesome, which it is far from that. And Red definitely has songs that touch on some heavy things, and Faceless is one of those songs. It's definitely a song I relate to a lot, because I struggle with my own identity a lot and figuring myself out and figure out who I am. And it's definitely a song I can relate to. So my dog is barking and completely interrupting this video. So yeah, if you like Christian rock, be sure to go check them out. And that has been my top 5 Christian songs for 2021 list. And so if you feel like you would enjoy any of those songs, any of those artists, because of course they'll have plenty of other songs that you can check out as well, please go show them the love and support. I love every single one of them. And again, one of them is a close person, well, a close friend of mine, and yeah, go check them out. And one thing I want to say before I go is I recently became an affiliate for a program called the VRA Academy, which pretty much helps you get your channel either off the ground if you already have a channel, or it helps you get it on the right foot starting off if you don't have a channel. It tells you exactly how to figure out the YouTube algorithm as best as anyone can, and tips you can do, and it's so worth it. And it's definitely helped me figure out a lot of things that I was doing wrong, and it not only teaches you about other people's successes but also about other people's mistakes. They have a Facebook group, so yeah, it's just an awesome program, definitely worth the money that you will put into it. And I will leave a link to that down below, and clicking that link and checking out that program will help me, will help them, and will help you. So please go and check that out. That will be in the description down below, as well as all the artists that I've mentioned, as well as all my social media. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one. I'm gonna go calm my dog down. God bless.